Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you the steps on how to properly put all your documents, get the documents that you need to apply for your Portugal Study Visa, and then the process on how to apply for the visa. Okay, so if you don't want to miss out on any of this conversation and topic today, sit back and watch this video until the end. And if you haven't subscribed to the video, please do so, like, subscribe, and share the video to create awareness. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to be talking about would be the documents that you should put together for your visa appointment. Okay, now after you've booked before you book your visa appointment, right, because you never can tell how soon that would be, so you don't start running helter-skelter. So you want to start putting these documents together, especially those legalization processes that takes longer time, or authentication processes that takes longer time. You want to make sure you've gotten these ones ready and beforehand. Okay, and so I already made a video on how to legalize and authenticate your documents. You can see that video before you see this one, if possible, to help you understand the process on how to properly legalize and authenticate your documents for study in Europe or in Portugal. Okay, now what are the documents that you need or that you have to put together? Please do not skip this part, okay? And I'm going to be listing them on the screen, and you can either pause the video to take a screenshot or write them down if you want. Okay, all right, now the very first document we're going to be talking about will be your passport. Your international passport should be valid, should have at least 1 year to 2 years validity on the passport. Okay, that's the first document. Now the second document that we need to get would be your visa application form. This one needs to be downloaded from the embassy website. Okay, so you have to download this visa from the embassy website, fill the form accurately. Okay, this form has to be filled in completely accurately without any mistakes. And then the next thing we're going to be talking about would be your academic documents. All those academic documents, a copy of your school certificate and transcript that has already been stamped and authenticated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, okay, at your country, including the original copies. The next document we're going to be talking about would be 2 copies standard sized photos. Okay, 2 copies of standard size photos for visa application, colored, okay, not black and white, recent one as well. And the next document we're going to be talking about would be your acceptance letter from your school. Your acceptance letter from your school is very important. The one that says you've been granted admission into this school to come and study for this program, that one, you have to get it. Okay, and then the next document we're going to be talking about would be your proof of registration and tuition fee in Portugal. You have to get this proof of registration fee that shows that you have paid your tuition, proof of application fee that paid that you applied, all those payments that you made. Get everything, make photocopies along with the original copies. Okay, include that as well. The next document we're going to be talking about would be the travel insurance. So you want to get your travel insurance, as this would also be needed. Okay, so for the period of your program you need a travel insurance, so this has to be gotten as well. The next document I'm going to be mentioning here would be proof of accommodation. So they want to see that you have a place to stay when you arrive Portugal. So you get an accommodation, probably if you've booked one on booking.com or Uniplaces. Just try to get a reliable site where you can book for accommodation and get that proof of accommodation and attach it to the documents you need for your visa application process. Okay, the next document we're going to be talking about would be your proof of funds. This is very important. Proof of funds for study. So for a single person right now, I already said it earlier before my previous video, should be between 8,000 to 10,000 euro. Okay, so you have to convert that to your country's currency. Okay, but in euro it is 10,000, between 8 and 10,000 euro to be on the safe side. Or if you're using a sponsor, you want to get a sponsorship letter, a very strongly written one from your sponsor, and last 4 to 6 months bank statement. Okay, last 4 to 6 months bank statements showing the proof of funds. And I already mentioned it earlier that your proof of funds shouldn't be an account that was just transferred, the one that you just had the money dumped into at one goal. It should be an account that has an inflow of cash, a regular account, okay, that has an inflow of cash. The last 4 to 6 months bank statement. This would be ideal for your visa process. Okay, all right. Now the next document I'm going to be talking about will be your police character. Your police character is also included. That one you must have authenticated it as well at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and also to be legalized at the Portuguese Embassy. I already mentioned all these documents that has to be legalized on that other video. If you've not seen it, please go and watch that as well. All right, and the next document I'm going to be talking about would be bank reference letter to confirm. So this one is for those of you that are self-sponsored. So if you're sponsoring yourself, it's just like an additional document to boost your visa decision. Okay, so if you are self-sponsoring yourself and you are providing your bank statement yourself, it's always, well, it's just, if you want, you can attach this, a reference letter from the bank that confirms that your money is authentic and the money is at the bank and it is all yours, and you know, those documents that shows authenticity. All right, and any other supporting documents. Okay, any other supporting documents that you need to include to show what you are doing. So for those that already have a lot of gaps, if you already have a lot of gaps, probably you didn't get to, you know, apply, or I mean, what have you been doing? Imagine the embassy or the consulate wants to know what you've been doing for a long time. If you've been working or schooling, just if you have to write a letter of motivation, or if you have to write a CV, any documents, or the certificate, or whatever you've been doing before the time you are applying for that visa, you can add that as well to give you a stronger base for visa decision. Again, I'm just giving you what I found out based on my recent research. Okay, please always make sure to consult the embassy to know what their updated requirements are, as well as the school website to know what the required documents and updated documents are. Okay, and also finally, remember you have to pay for your visa fee. You need to go your visa fee. I think it's 90 euro presently. I don't know if it's going to change, but presently I think it is 90 euro. You can convert that to your currency in your home country. Okay, I think these are all the documents you need to put across. All the documents, your birth certificate, your marriage certificate, all those things that I already mentioned at the other video. Just make sure you take everything, put them together. Anyone they don't want, they'll give it back to you, but make sure you take all the documents together. Make sure they are not laminated again, like I said, and make sure you make photocopies of them before going, to help you reduce expenses. Okay, usually they charge you times a lot of what you pay for photocopies at the embassy, so it's better you photocopy everything you need before going for your appointment. And yeah, once you've gotten all these documents, then you can then proceed to apply for your visa. Okay, book your appointment date at either the VFS Global in Abuja, okay, or you book directly at the embassy at Abuja. And once you have your appointment, you go there, submit your documents, and yeah, wait for your decision. Okay, the visa processing day or duration, I don't know how long it takes, but I believe it should be around 4 weeks to 2 months. Okay, I believe it should take at least 1 to 2 months. I don't know if it takes up to 3 months, but at least 1 to 2 months you should have a decision. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be talking on this video today. I believe this has been helpful. If you found this helpful, please do not forget to share this video to create awareness, and subscribe as well. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be commenting on that. I would answer your questions. If you want me to make any specific video, let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you very much for watching this video up till this point, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.